Hi friends, welcome to ANSA social class. So we are going to discuss about the 10th standard state syllabus, 10th standard second lesson ideas of development. This is the last part only. Already we completed 3 parts. This is the 4th part. And then now we are going to learn about the human development report. Human development report. So this is our today topic from this top, which is the ideas of development. Human development report. But how can we take the human development report through the HDI? HDI full form is the Human Development Index. Okay. But what are the indicators of the human development? But how can we measure the human development? Through these income, second thing health, and third one is the education. So every country in the world, how can we measure HDI? Through the first of all income. First one income, second one is the health conditions, and third one is the education facilities or education percentage. So through the income, health and education, these are the indicators of the human development. Okay, simply. So he is asking one more question. What is the full form of HDI? HDI full form is Human Development Indicate. Okay, Human Development Index. But how can we measure the human development? But through these 3 things only. The indicators of the human development. First one is the income. Second one is the health. And third one is the education. But HDI, Human Development Index report published by UNDP. But who published the Human Development Report? UNDP. UNDP. What is the full form of UNDP? UNDP full form is United Nations Development Report. U for United, N for Nations, D for Development, R for Repo. Okay, Human Development Report. UNDP, Human Development Report, indicating to the HDI. Okay, the full form of HDI is the Human Development Index. But how can we measure the human development in any country in the world? Through the country, especially the country of the income, education and health facilities. But as per the analysis, Human Development Index is giving first place goes to Norway. So this is the Norway, this is the Sweden. So this is the first place. Okay, in the Human Development Report, Norway is getting the first place, and second one is the Switzerland, third one is the Ireland. But what about India place? So this is our country. We are getting 129th place. Okay, 129. But as per the textbook, according to our textbook information, 136th place is getting by the India in Human Development Index. The first place goes to Norway. What about our place, our country place? India is getting 136th place. But recently we can see through the Google or wherever, and then we can see that 129th. But we have to follow as per our textbook only. That is why we have to give that answer is 136th place. It is the place of the Human Development Index in India. And life expectancy. But what about life expectancy places? The first place going to Hong Kong, second place Japan, third place Switzerland. Now we can see in the Human Development Index, Switzerland is getting second place, as well as life expectancy. Okay, how many years? But third place is getting by the Switzerland, 81 years, 7 months. And if you see that, if you observe your textbook, page number 23, table 5th table is giving some data regarding India and its neighbors for 2013. Okay, but HDI. But before we are going to see the table, first of all we have to learn some full forms. HDI full form stands for Human Development Index out of 177 countries and entire the world. Okay, and next one, life expectancy of death. What is meant by the life expectancy at death, at birth? It is denotes the average expected length of life of a person at the time of birth. Do you understand? From the birth, how many years leading his or her life. It is called as the life expectancy at birth. And next one, average years of schooling. If you see the table, okay, it is also one of the heading. Average years of schooling. Average number of years of education received by people ages 25 and older. Okay, it is called as the average years of schooling. And next one, per capita income. But what is meant by the per capita income? It is calculated in US dollars. We know that. We discussed in this same chapter only. It is calculated in US dollars for all countries so that one can compare. It is also done in a way. So it is considered as the per capita income. Okay. And see, the first place goes to, according to HDI report, Norway. Second place, Switzerland. Okay. But what about the India place? As per our textbook, 136th place we are getting in HDI. But every dollar would buy some amount of goods and services in any country. And the next one, expected years of schooling means. But what is the meaning of the expected years of schooling? Number of years of schooling that a child of a school entrance is can expect to receive given the present enrollment rates. It is called as the expected years of schooling. Now, if you see the table, Sri Lanka, India, Pakistan, Myanmar, Bangladesh, Nepal, all these neighboring countries, Sri Lanka, India, Pakistan, this is India. And now we can see it is the Sri Lanka. And next here we can find out the Pakistan, India, Sri Lanka. And here we can see the Nepal. Okay, and the next one he is giving Bangladesh, and next here we can see that Bangladesh. All these are the neighboring countries. Let us see. Per capita income in Sri Lanka $5,170. Life expectancy of birth in Sri Lanka 75.1, and the average years of schooling 9.3, and expected years of study 12.7, and HDI rank 92. Okay, but if you see that table, India is getting 3,285. This is the per capita income, and the life expectancy 65.8. 65 years 8 months. It is the Indian life expectancy, and average years of schooling is 4.4% only, and expected years of schooling 10.7. And what about HDI rank? 136th rank. India is getting 136th. Overall table, if you see the textbook, as per the table, Sri Lanka is getting the first place according to this table only I am telling. So Sri Lanka is much ahead of India in every respect. Nepal has less than half of the per capita income of India. Nepal is very least. But very clear that what is happening to citizens of a country an important and development only. But all the neighboring countries data only is giving through the table. So please check your textbook and see the table. You can understand easily. And the next one is the development as progress over time. What is the development as progress over time? Some countries, states, districts have better indicators of the HDI. That means human development. But many more children in Himachal Pradesh, if you see that, simply only one state only. So it's very, very important. So many times he is asking for 4 marks about the Himachali education facilities and about the Himachali women also. Let us see. But where is the Himachal Pradesh and what is the topography of the Himachal Pradesh and why the people are getting highest education facilities? This is the Himachal Pradesh. Capital city is the Simla. Right. Let us see. But many more children in Himachal Pradesh going to school on an average them in other states, if you compare other states, Himachal Pradesh is it's very getting first place, and all the children also going to school. But this schooling revolution in Himachal Pradesh, but let us see what is the story or what is the history of the Himachal Pradesh to get in the first place as per the education facilities. But at the time of independence, Himachal Pradesh also, it had a very low levels of education, because being a hilly region, it is completely hilly region. At the same time, it is closest to the Himalayas also. That is why completely hilly region, low density of population, like Arunachal Pradesh. Okay, and then the Himachal Pradesh government started the schools, and also they are giving some facilities to the people, those who are living in the Himachal Pradesh. What are the facilities? Free or cost very little for parents, free of cost, and at the same time very little fees only, okay, paid to the schools, to the government schools. And also schools had at least minimum facilities provided by the Himachal Pradesh government. What are the minimum facilities? Teachers, first of all, qualified teachers. Second one, classrooms and toilets, drinking water, etc. All these are the minimum facilities provided by the Himachali government to the people. Okay, and the next one, these facilities were improved and expanded every year. Do you understand? That is why all the parents also willing to send their children to the schools in Himachal Pradesh. And Himachal Pradesh government also spending budget on education the 2005 rupees per child. See, now if you see that in Himachal Pradesh data, it will be increased. But as per our textbook only, we are learning 2005 rupees per child the government has to pay to the children. And Indian states spending, but what about Indian states? Remaining states are spending 1049. But Himachal Pradesh government only spending per child 2005 rupees. 2005 rupees. And remaining states, but all these remaining states are spending only 1049 rupees only. 1049 rupees per child. See how much difference is there if we are comparing with the Himachal Pradesh. Okay. So, Himachal Pradesh survey, according to the survey on schooling done in 1996, one of the survey, they got some information in Himachal Pradesh also, but repeated in 2006 and survey noted, but students in Himachal Pradesh came to school enthusiastically. So, very happily. Okay, every student, they felt very enthusiasm, but very happily to go to the school. But what is the reason? And then, according to the surveyors only, they survey and they spoke with one of the girl. She was called as the Neha. Okay, Neha, as per the Neha in Himachal Pradesh, the girl name is Neha. Neha given one report to the surveyors. What is that? But is Neha enrolled class 4th and in a village, Chamba, it is in Himachal Pradesh. She said, the teachers loves us and teaches us very well. That is why usually we have to go to the school. We are going to school daily because of the teachers teaches us very well and loves us. And in Himachal Pradesh, children had dreams of studying till higher classes, but aspirations to be policeman. But every child have some aspirations, goals, like to become a policeman, to become a scientist, to become a teacher, to become a lawyer, like that. Some aspirations. Okay, with the aspirations, they are going to the school in Himachal Pradesh, and the attendance rate was very high if we comparing with other states in India. But Himachal government